Hello everyone, up on Empress Moon Tarot. We are going to do, I've got my runes in here. We are going to do a rune reading. Let's see, I've got a few. And let's see what we've got. Oh, something just fell in my closet. Hopefully it wasn't anything of importance. All right, my dears, I will show these to you a little bit closer in depth. So what you may notice, for those of you that are very familiar with tarot, we have two of these that are in the reverse. Both of these are in the reverse. And our rune that starts our reading speaks of dreams or, the flow of emotions, things of that nature. So there's something that you have been feeling very strongly about. This could be in any area of your life, but it's very likely something that you've been longing for, wishing for, and hoping for. Something that really has touched you very, very deeply, and it's of grave importance to you, emotionally speaking. And what we're seeing from the two runes that we have that are reversed, we're seeing that there has been some sort of setback with regards to this movement. So whatever this is that you've been emotionally hoping for and wishing for, there's been some sort of setback associated with that. And this setback can be of our own undoing, overthinking. Typically when we see this particular rune, it speaks very strongly of overthinking. And so there's been a lot of focus and effort on whatever this is that you've been longing for and hoping for and wishing for, to the point where there's been an over-analysis, or it's just gotten to be too much in the mind space. You may have lost a lot of sleep over this. And the setback seems to be occurring from a great deal of overthinking. Our next card speaks of the harvest. It's usually, when it's talking about a time period, it talks about a year and the desire for prosperity. So there's been a lot of overthinking about, how to make this happen, how to make this dream a reality. If this is financial in nature, it's how do you bring in more financial income? If this is emotional in nature, and it has to do with something that you love or that you dream for and that you've been hoping for, there's been this desire for the harvest, a desire to receive prosperity, a desire to receive what it is that you've longed for. But all of this overthinking and this setback and this mental hurdle that has occurred has delayed the prospects of you receiving what it is that you've strongly desired for. Now, we know that when it comes to the laws of attraction and things of that nature, which we've talked about, laws of attraction, laws of abundance, what you think on and what you focus on is what you get, right? And so here we have a strong focus on what's not going right, a strong focus on what could be going wrong, a strong focus on why isn't it here yet. And because of that, you seem to be attracting more of the same. And with our card of happiness and joy in the reverse, it's bringing a tremendous amount of sorrow. So what can we learn from a rune reading? We can learn from a rune reading what needs to change, what needs to be adjusted in order for you to attain what it is that you desire, or in order for you to attain some sort of peace and some sort of a sense of renewal, a sense of change, a sense of transformation. The hidden thing that seems to be blocking you right now is your own mind. And this is your own undoing. And when we have when the mind is causing, your own personal undoing, although it sounds quite simple to just change your mindset and all will be well, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case. because the setback could have caused a missed opportunity. The setback could have caused a new direction, a new path for you to have to take. And so the runes tell us it's time to reflect on why you've allowed this to enter your mind space and not leave, and why you've placed so much focus and mental energy on what's not currently here in the timing that you've desired, because we're seeing this focus on timing, right? And so why are you focused on so deeply on the timing? And therein, if you can reflect on those things and attempt to see things from a new perspective, right? Perhaps the delay or the time that has been caused as a result of this overthinking was necessary to help you to heal or to help you to move forward from a particular situation. If we want to turn, I'm going to say this kind of like hokey, but if we want to turn a frown into a smile, right? The only way to do that is to make change. And change looks like it begins with you. And so even though these circumstances that may also be affecting the setback could be external, how you perceive that setback, how you perceive the timing, and how you perceive what it is that you desire and where you're going towards attaining it will reflect in what the current outcome is. So the runes are telling you it's time to reflect and make some adjustments in how you see these things and how you wish to proceed forward. There may be a need for you to stop overanalyzing and just take a step back and look at things from an entirely new angle. Or there may be a need to let go of a negative emotion that might be holding you back entirely, or a negative feeling or something tied to a past event that has caused this sense of overthinking. Once you're able to do that, you'll be able to set things right again. But it's calling for a pause and a time of reflection. All right, my darlings, that's what I have for you for today's rune reading. Love and light to you, my darlings. Mahalo, and have an absolute